Alright team, so a lot of people have been messaging me about this new VRChat update, and I'm going to be totally honest, I don't know anything about it. I wasn't aware there was an update, but supposedly many people are very upset. So when I looked up the VRChat update, after all these angry messages I got, I found this, the VRChat security update. Now anytime I see a large social platform institute a security update, it usually means the platform is about to get less fun to be on. That's just almost always the case, 99.9% of the time. That being said, I won't hold out too much judgment. I haven't read any of this update yet, so we'll go in blind. We'll take a look at it. So this is the VRChat security update that everyone's very angry about in my DMs. So what I can see, it says, chances are, if you've paid attention to VRChat's patch notes in the past, which I haven't, you've probably noticed a vague, yet common. That means it's probably not vague, but very common line that's added to the end of most updates: safety and security fixes. That's a foreboding line right here for a 5-page update. As you probably can imagine, when you see this line, we've changed something to improve the security of our platform, which usually means that someone's brought up a security issue and they're looking into it. That's me translating, that's IT talk. The nature of security means that we have to hold our cards close. This time, though, there are some updates we'd like to be a little more transparent about. That means their hand has been forced. So this seems to be what everyone's very upset about. Easy anti-cheat in VRChat. Modified clients are a large problem for VRChat in a variety of ways. That sounds like modified clients are too much fun, and VRChat needs to put a stop to that. Malicious modified clients allow users to attack and harass others, causing a huge amount of moderation issues. I'm going to pause there because I'm a man who's had over 30 hours in VRChat, and the number one issue that I have run into has not been modified hackers. It's been non-hacking people in VRChat who are not being moderated. They're saying that mods are making moderation difficult when they're just not moderating in general. Call me crazy. Let's continue, though. We'll see if they make a point here. Modified clients are a large problem for VRChat in a variety of ways. Malicious modified clients allow users to attack and harass others. Even seemingly non-malicious modifications complicate the support and development of VRChat. I'm going to stop them there. What they're saying there is that seemingly non-malicious modifications, aka modifications that make the game, fun and enjoyable for people to play in a new way, make it complicated to support, in a way that they've never supported it in any way in general. I'm only saying this because I've had people call me slurs I don't even think exist in that game. I personally can't even begin to see how a modified client can make VRChat harder to moderate because they haven't begun to moderate yet. I mean, of course they do have a report feature where you can report other players, but I've done that several times for some pretty egregious comments I've seen made in VRChat. 100% of the time, nothing happened. And the reason I'm seeing these sort of comments and this sort of harassment happening in VRChat public lobbies in the first place is because the non-hacking, harassing people are just going around and doing it rampantly without being moderated. That's my point. I honestly can't remember the last time I had a server ruined by a hacker. I know it's happened before, but I can't remember the last time it's been ruined by people harassing others who don't hack or know what hacks are. Especially since this is a game that has no set narrative or world at all and only can exist if your community is openly creating for it and excited to do that. We'll continue though. I'll hold judgment. We'll hold back judgment. We've implemented Easy Anti-Cheat. That's EAC for those of you too stupid to know what Easy Anti-Cheat breaks down into letters. And they've implemented it into VRChat. And then they go on, they say, if you've played Apex Legends, Fortnite, Gears of War, Elden Ring, games that are competitive, leaderboard-based experiences, stuff nothing like VRChat, then you probably know what EAC is. The integration, and this is all bold again, the integration of EAC means that all modified clients are blocked. The problem mentioned above will be minimized, if not outright eliminated. I'm going to pause here because they say that the problem outlined above will be probably outright eliminated if they implement an EAC. Based on what? That's what I want to know. How are you so sure that it will probably outright eliminate the problem when you haven't given me any examples or studies as to why this is causing the problem of harassment in the first place? I just don't get the correlation, or the causation, or whatever people say here. Now I know why people told me I'd be upset when I saw this EAC update to VRChat. Let's continue. EAC is the industry-leading anti-cheat service. Yeah, for competitive multiplayer games, not social experiences. You bolded it, so you got me beat. I like this. They say malicious client modifications are responsible for a bold, massive amount of issues for both our teams and our issues. We've been listening to you cry for a solution to being harassed. I haven't cried for a solution to anything. Our trust and safety support team witnessed firsthand how much damage modified clients do to the platform. And this is what I love. They say that their support team witnesses all the damage firsthand, which I appreciate. If your support team has witnessed this damage, give me any proof here. A Wikipedia article has more citations. And I'm not saying this serendipitously, I'm saying it objectively. There's usually a little 1 next to the thing here. That's the citation where it would be. And I'm saying this because this is like a 5-page article with no citations where they make a lot of claims about the community. And my main problem is that all the issues that are valid that they do bring up have to come down to moderation, which is something that falls on them in the first place. So then they make a bunch of claims about general EAC issues that other games have, blah, blah, blah. Great way to sell it. Let's go on to their secure instances part of the update. So they say in an upcoming update, they'll be slightly changing how instances work, which probably means fundamentally, but I don't know. In this upcoming release, we'll be rolling out an improvement called Secure Instances. They put that in bold so you know that it's permanent branding. In short, Secure Instances, or SI, Sexual Intercourse, enforces the instance rules on the server side when you enter an instance. So yeah, it's a secure instance. There's more details there. Let's take a look at the FAQ because I'm a big fan of an FAQ when it comes to a controversial release. What happens if I use or have used, quote, mods in the past? Will I get banned? I like their answer here. They say, no, you'll be fine. If you previously used them, nothing will happen. That being said, if you are currently using them, you will receive an error and you'll be prevented from launching VRChat. And if you do have mods currently loaded that have always traditionally worked for the past 5+ years that you've been playing VRChat, they'll just give you an error now, and you're just going to have to search down this FAQ and figure out why they're not working. Because I'm guessing the error isn't going to give you a link to this page. You'll need to cleanly reinstall VRChat, it says, before you'll be permitted to log in. Oh, it tells you. So yeah, there you go. Everybody has put in tens of hours of work plus on modifying and building these cool, interesting, totally personal worlds in VRChat. Delete them. They're dead and they'll never work again, from what I understand here. So what did I learn from this? Basically, what I learned from this, as a person who's been playing VRChat for 5 years now, basically sounds like it's just going more corporate. Honestly, my take is that VRChat, yeah, probably if you're a creator who's trying to have the sky as the limit for your social platform, the sky may not be the limit there anymore. It might. If someone wants to message me and change my mind, comment below or send me a message because I've been a long-time player and I'd like to be optimistic. Out of 5 stars, I give this VRChat update an E. We'll see.